Hi there, it's Kevin, and today I am going to be continuing my new player experience video series. So let's get going. I am still really not equipped to be going much beyond the lowlands, but yeah, it's obviously going to suggest Midlands monsters to me, because it thinks, hey, he's tough enough, right? I'm really not. Obviously, I have I have better equipment than when I started. That is true. But it's not something that I'd be confident going into the Midlands with. I should be fine in the lowlands. I mean, I've got a tier 3 robe. What's its name? A robe of the Acolyte. But that's not that impressive. Finally got that tier 2 staff. I'm sitting there with a tier 1 spell and a tier 1 ring of health. So that's not too bad. Certainly better than nothing. But really, we're still looking for better gear before we head to the Midlands. Oh, that's tempting. I almost want to go for that warrior bee, but I think I'm going to go into this forest maze. Okay, so this way. Hello? No. Yeah. You'll have that a lot in the forest maze, where it'll look like you should be able to get from room to room, but you can't. Sort of disappointing. They do call it a maze, and it sometimes is confusing to figure out how you exactly are supposed to get from where you are to where you want to go. Not a bad sword there for where we are, but we don't need any swords right now. We're looking at staff for wizard and wand for when we start playing a priest. Those are the two weapons we want. And of course, for wizard, we're looking for spells. Priest, we're looking for tomes. So that led us off on a long arm that led nowhere. Both wizards and priests use robes, so those would be good to find. And everybody uses rings. A lot of arguments, discussions about what the best kind of ring is. At this level, it's almost, whatever ring you can find is good, but mostly, speed sprout. One of the reasons to come in here is to get these speed sprouts. They effect speedy on you for 5 seconds, which is very helpful if you need to do a lot of dodging. Yeah, so really the defense ring is good, the ring of health is good, the ring of vitality is good. Hey, we went up a level, yay. And which one is best is dependent on your situation, really. Yeah, those ultimate squirrels are kind of tough when you're down here at the starting levels without much in the way of protection or useful gear. And there are charts and videos on which ring is better. You can go look at those, look at the Realmi wiki, and search YouTube for videos. But at the moment, I'm in a beggars can't be choosers sort of situation. And so it doesn't really matter which ring is best. It's the ring I have is the one I have gotten. And I really haven't gotten other rings. I mean, there's one ring sitting in the vault. I believe that's a ring of vitality, which helps you recover hit points faster. Vitality is the stat that affects how fast you recover hit points. I think I might need a T3 robe. I like rings of defense just because I don't like taking damage. And that's just a personal choice. I will often choose a ring of defense. I don't think I need 2 T3 rings, though. I will often choose a ring of defense first. That's a personal choice and probably not supported by math. So yeah, sometimes I'll choose a T3 ring, a tier 3 ring of defense over a tier 4 ring of vitality or health. And I bet you anything that if somebody ran the numbers, they would say, no, that's not right. It's not right, but it's just the way I play, I guess. There's no way. Oh, there. I can't go up here. All right. Partially, it's probably because, it's probably because I am always lacking in defense, or often am lacking in defense. Defense is, well, there's another tier 3 robe. If I wanted more tier 3 robes, I'd be very happy right now. Defense is a more difficult potion to get, the potion that raises your defense. Oh, I need that. You in there, die. I need that staff. All right, yay. And we're going to save this tier 2 staff and put it in our vault. So, I would consider this a successful foray into the forest maze because I just got a much better staff. So, 15 to 35, we've shot all the way up to 25 to 45. And most staves will give you the same range and the same number of shots and the same shot frequency. But, yay! Tier 4 staff. In fact, most equipment, there are, if you go to the realmi.com wiki, go to realmi.com and then click on the wiki menu item, you can look and it will give you comparisons of the various items. So you can see which item is best. Sometimes I just don't care. I'll use an item because it looks pretty, or do I need a T3? I don't remember. I don't remember what wand I have. And I could probably use another tier 1 ring of vitality. Or because its shots are pretty, or because I find the shot pattern amusing. And I know that's frustrating for some people when they're watching me play. They'll look at me and go, this is absolutely not the most efficient way to play the game. And I play the game the way that I most enjoy, and I think everybody should do that, really. I think if you don't enjoy the way you're playing the game, you should play it in a different way, or not play at all, maybe. Maybe this isn't the game for you. I get a lot of enjoyment out of it, but, some people won't. I think many people would, though, if they gave this game a try. I think that they'd enjoy playing. All right, what did he drop? Ring of Greater Magic. No, I really do not need... I know it's a higher level ring. It's a tier 2 ring. But magic... Increasing my maximum magic points is not something I care that much about right now. I care about not dying, mostly. And so I'm more interested in things like defense, health, and vitality. All right, how do you... Can I get up there? Kind of wanted to do a clear... So I think I need to go this way. And then after this, I will head back to the vault and see about sticking some more stuff in the vault. Sword and sword. Do not need either of those. I believe we have completed... I don't see any paths that we would need to take. It would usually show up as partial rooms or tunnels. I don't see any of those. So, let us head back to the realm, and then Nexus, and then the vault. So, yes, we did need a T3 wand. That's an upgrade over the tier 2 that we had there. The tier 2 staff is an upgrade over the absolutely no staff that we had in the vault. Tier 3 robe upgrades our tier 2 robe, and a second ring of vitality. So we have filled out our vault chest. This is stuff in case this character dies before they reach my target level of level 20, so that I can equip my next wizard. This is stuff for the next character class that I'm going to play, the priest. Once I've reached level 20, I'll probably just run this character into the ground, try and kill him, so that then I can start up with a priest. So we're doing pretty good here. We have a, for a starting character, we have a decent set of gear here in our vault, and we just need to throw this away. Throw it away. Thank you. Yeah, nobody's going to want our tier 2 wand or our tier 2 robe. Those are just too low of level for anybody to care about. Except possibly, very few just starting out players, but even then, it's unlikely. I've, been playing a little over an hour on this character, and I'm throwing them away, so you can see that they would not be especially highly valued by the vast majority of players. I do not need any of that. So yeah, you can see that going into the forest maze for a starting player is a good idea. There are other things you can get that I have not gotten from the forest maze. I believe you can even get a pet egg out of there. All right. I think I am going to start heading... Woo! Yay! We have reached level 11. I'm going to start heading in the general direction of the Midlands. I don't feel confident about dealing with a lot of Midlands creatures, but you can, since the Ent Ancient is a Midlands creature, you can head in the direction of the Ent Ancient and know that you're heading towards the Midlands. Also, you'll see that there's this stream, river, creek, whatever. I am heading inland following it. That is also another way to know that you're going towards the Midlands. That was our first Midlands creature. I think those are supposed to be Wereleopards. The black ones are Werepanthers. I believe the other ones are Weretigers. And somewhere around here should be like a Werelion. Were is so they can explain why they're running around on two legs, I think. Other than that, it's not like you have to worry about them biting you and turning you into a weird creature. So, we've started encountering Midlands creatures. You can see up on the mini-map, in the upper left-hand corner, there's another road up there. And that is the sort of demarcation between the lowlands and the Midlands. But you'll get creatures that will sort of edge out into the lowlands, Midlands creatures that will do that. And sometimes you'll get Midlands creatures that will edge up into the highlands as well. It's not a firm line. It's not something that is a barrier. It's just an indication of where they'll spawn, where you're most likely to find them. That's a bat. That's another Midlands creature. Eventually we have spotted the, yeah, there he is. That's the Werelion. And he's spawning all of these other creatures. You can just see that he's sort of the creator. Oh, we didn't get anything really exciting from him, but... And you can see those are goblins. We're still encountering lowlands creatures here. I am going to stay on the lowland side of that road. There's a Dwarf. He's another Midlands creature. What's this over here? There's another Dwarf. They usually come in large groups with a Dwarven king. Alright, so... You can see I'm being very cautious, picking away. I don't remember what those are. Are those bees or wasps, maybe? There's a larger one at the center that is spawning the rest of them. And they're kind of spinning around it. And there's another dwarf. He's taken some damage. Oh, and there's a Dwarven King with his large group of dwarves following him around. He comes at you in a very odd pattern. He'll sort of bounce around, trying to come at you from different angles. Well, that would be nice if I needed heavy armor, but I don't, so back to these guys. Once I kill the central one, obviously it'll stop spawning all of the smaller ones. But until I do, they're sort of creating a protective barrier around it. So I don't... Ah! I think I finally killed it. Yeah. Oh, come on out from behind that tree. There. All right. That was nice. So, a little more running around in this sort of... Ah, that's a Golem. I'm not sure which Golem it is. They're sort of interchangeable almost, the grayish Golems. Those little balls tend to follow the Golems around, but once you've killed the Golem, they will disappear eventually. There's a Night Edge Katana. I do not need a katana right now. Little Red Spider. That is another Midlands creature. And you can see this... Where did he go? this guy. He's a lowlands elf, but he was up here for some reason in the Midlands. There's another one of them. So it's really not a hard... Ooh, that gray blob. Those guys are dangerous in groups. Singly, they're not that bad. They'll rush up to you and then explode. Hey, we popped another level. And they'll do a little bit of damage one at a time, but if you get... I've had large numbers of them rush up to me all at once. And when they do that, they can do a lot of damage very fast. Ooh, it's a dragon. This guy is kind of tough for someone at our equipment level, but he can drop some very nice stuff, so I'm kind of excited that I just killed him. I want to kill the baby dragon that travels around with him as well. But, so what did we get? A tier 2 ring of greater magic. No thank you. Oh, but we got... Oh my goodness, we got a tier 2 spell and a tier 5 wand. That is very exciting. I'm going to head back because, well, my goodness, that's some stuff to preserve. So, yes, going from this tier 3 to a tier 5, and we are upgrading our spell to from a tier 1 to a tier 2. And we can just toss this away. Nobody's going to want that. There. All right, well, thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this video, please click that like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like it. If you didn't like it, click the dislike button, but either way, please leave a comment letting me know what you did or did not like about this video. I am planning on continuing doing this video series. My plan is to run this wizard up to level 20. So, I don't know, I'm going about 3 levels per, or 2 levels. No, I started at 9, yeah, so 3 levels per video, 15, 18, so maybe 3 more videos with the wizard, and then I'm going to move on to the priest. Just to let you guys know what's going on here. Once again, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it.